10 NFL free agents 49ers could target to improve defensive front originally appeared on nbcsportsbayarea.com. The 49ers will have their first opportunity to make necessary upgrades to their front seven in March with the opening of NFL free agency. The team's top priority entering the offseason is to bolster the outside pass rush, supplying a complement to the inside rushing expertise of DeForest Buckner. En route to his first Pro Bowl, Buckner recorded a career-high 12 sacks, but nobody else on the 49ers generated 6 or more sacks. Teams are allowed to begin negotiating with free agents from other clubs on March 11, and the signing period opens March 13. So, here are 10 scheduled unrestricted free agents who could draw interest from the 49ers. Ziggy Ansah, Lions. Remember, if most of these players were perfect, they almost certainly wouldn't become available on the open market as long as their teams have the franchise tag option available. Ansah has been productive when he is healthy. And that's the problem. Ansah had 14.5 sacks in 2015 and 12 sacks in 2017, but his even-numbered years were marred by injuries. New 49ers defensive line coach Chris Kukurek spent 5 seasons with Ansah, so there's a relationship there. Dante Fowler, Rams. The 49ers discussed a possible trade for Fowler from the Jaguars last season. But why give up something during a season that was going nowhere for a player who's scheduled for free agency at the end of the year? San Francisco defensive coordinator Robert Saleh was around Fowler for 2 seasons in Jacksonville. Fowler isn't a star, but he's an upgrade over what the 49ers already have, and that's important. The 49ers would have to grow comfortable with any off-the-field concerns, though. Trey Flowers, Patriots. He can rush the passer, but he is more than that. He is an every-down player with his ability to stuff the run, too. Flowers has been consistent over the past 3 seasons, recording 21 sacks over that time, so the Patriots clearly want to keep him around. Darius Smith, Ravens. Has been a productive pass rusher in limited opportunities. He is 26, and coming off an 8.5 sack season. He played outside linebacker in the Ravens' 3-4 scheme, and the 49ers would have to figure out where the 6'4", 272-pounder best fits in their defense. But on third downs, he certainly would line up on the edge and get after the quarterback. Preston Smith, Washington. At 6'5" and 265 pounds, Smith easily could transition to the 49ers' edge rusher spot. He had 8 sacks apiece in his rookie and third NFL seasons, and he recorded 4 this past season. He's 26 and still has a lot of room for improvement. Anthony Barr, Vikings. The 49ers should be looking to add at linebacker, but Barr might not be a 3-down player. He is best suited for the strong side position, where he would be on the field with middle linebacker Fred Warner and either Malcolm Smith or Elijah Lee at the weak side spot. Barr has averaged just 2 sacks over the past 3 seasons. DeMarcus Lawrence, Cowboys. Played under the franchise tag last season and has vowed not to do that again, if the Cowboys decide to lock him up for another year. He had 14.5 sacks in 2017 and 10.5 sacks last season. He figures to be a hot commodity if he reaches unrestricted free agency, but it still seems likely the Cowboys won't let him get there. Frank Clark, Seahawks. Hayes Young, turns 26 in June, and coming off a 13-sack season. Clark is a dynamic pass rusher, with 50 or more pressures in each of the past 3 seasons, according to Pro Football Focus. The Seahawks would like to bring him back, so they could use their franchise tag on him. Forward, Chiefs. After a 13-sack season, the franchise tag appears inevitable. Jadeveon Clowney, Texans. The Texans likely will lock up the No. 1 overall pick from the 2014 draft for 1 season on the franchise tag.